Wichita, do ya, Wichita, do ya, day. Wichita, do ya, Wichita, do ya, day.
Put the hand up with you. Oh, hi. My name is Leslie Nelson, Elder in Residence of Carnegie. I'm from usgimukw, Nuxalk, the Kwakwa. I'd like to acknowledge that we're on unceded territory of the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish, that they let us work, play, and do as we're doing now. GILA'KASLA. So I'd just like to do a virtual smudge. First of all, I'd like to show how much if you're doing it yourself. I never did that before, so I'll do it now. If you're only doing it for yourself, you only need like about this much. Just enough to do your own smudge, so you don't have to, you can keep using your own smudge until it's done, but you can't use it on anybody else. So I'm just putting extra there, so I'm going to do a virtual smudge. Myself, I'd like to, I was known as before one of the 4 directions. You always start from the east. Welcome, love. Thank you. South. Thank you. West. Thank you. North. Thank you. That's not. So when you do a self smudge, it's just like you're taking a bath. You just splash over, get all that bad thoughts, bad feelings, bad energies. You do your eyes so you can see good. Your ear so you can hear good. And your mouth so you can speak good. Your hand, arm, so you can do things in a good way. Enlighten the heart, your leg, your feet, so you can walk good. And You go around this 4 times. We say prayer. It's also cleansing your back. Yeah, so to do a virtual smudge, you're facing the screen. Do like what I just did, like you're just taking a bath and just put over yourself. Do your ears. Your eyes, your mouth, enlighten your heart. Do your hand, both hands, and both arms. You can do things with. Do your leg, both legs. And do the bottom of your feet. You can walk good in a good way. Now if you turn around, I'll do your back. When I say GILA'KASLA, I am done. Good. GILA'KASLA. Could be able to feel better. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, before I tell you a story about last week when I came in, I didn't realize the table has shrunk. In that year that I was from 2020, I come back 2021, table shrunk on me. What happened, I don't know. So I'm gonna tell you a little story. It's very interesting. I read that story when I was in upgrading, and the story we had to kind of analyze. So I'm going to try to remember as best I could, because I haven't read it in 15 years, so it's just go by what I know. So anyways, this German guy, he was walking through a trail, and there was like going on a hike, where he didn't know where the trail or where he was heading, but he was walking, and he seen this native, I'll say native, it's an indigenous young lady. It was for him, it was kind of like love at first sight. So he was trying to talk to her, but she'd walk by, you know, she didn't know him. But each time we got to see him, I guess it's got more and more trust. They walked through that trail. So he followed her home to I guess he was heading to the village. He followed her home, and he said that was going to be his wife. That was his thought, you know, like So he walked into the village there and he asked, who's that lady? And then they said, they pointed to a house where she lived, and he went there and they were trying to warn him. But he walked, he was determined to go and meet her. And he found out, when he got there, he found out that the father of the house was, that he was a chief. So that was the chief's daughter. So he asked the chief, he says, I want to marry your daughter. And all I can say is that what happened is they got married, that she approved of their marriage. And all that time when that village that German guy in the village started to be able to speak their language almost like fluently. So that was like, you know, days and months and years passed, but he was speaking it fluently. And so the people in the village were wondering, how does he manage to be able to speak the language? And he knows the language well. So everybody in the class had to write on their analyzing, and I wrote down that because it was the chief's daughter, that he had all the privileges of having well-spoken people to teach him, whether it's in a sweat lodge or if it's in a big house. They spent hours teaching and doing I guess you could say protocols of teaching and learning. So that was my writing of how he managed to learn. But later on too, like the years passed, I found out that you know, the German people are fast learners on different languages. So they probably can pick up any language that they want. And I just say that when I analyzed that story, I got a good grade, average, good grade. And I wish, again, my stories are shortening because I got to find those stories and reread them. GILA'KASLA. Come Monday nights, every Monday nights, we're going to be outside patio giving out masks and medicine if you need medicine to self-smudge. And if you want to request a virtual smudge through Zoom or however, we do this every Monday. And gift pack, not a gift pack, arts and craft packs. So I will see you on the next Elder Chat. And don't forget to wear a mask. Come get one if you don't have it. Stay 6 feet apart, 2 meters. Be safe. All our relations. GILA'KASLA.
Do ya, do